This is Justin Amazon for Friday, January 3rd, 2020. Taking a look at the 5 minute from Thursday to Friday, we had a really big gap down. And what's really interesting is where the gap started. It was a shaved top at 1898.01 on Thursday and opened up with a shaved bottom. The price was 1864.50. So we did get the continuation bullish, just didn't expect to get this kind of a reset, move back down, and really was a bit of a gift to have another opportunity to be getting in anywhere in this range on Friday. You just had to play it at the right price. I mean, it opened up and just ran right up into our pivot, came back down to just about midway, pretty much into the same chalkiness that we saw on Thursday, bounced off there a couple times, and then put in this really nice stair step right here. Similar enough to this one here, just not long enough. I mean, this one went maybe half the time, and then did ultimately break out like this one did. This was probably the best place to be buying bullish if you weren't getting in right out the gate, which this was a really nice pre-market hammer right here on the 5. That would have been amazing to catch that. But anyway, waiting a little bit longer, a little bit later, you get a little bit of consolidation here. And that could have been a place to buy about $5 on the 1875 call and stop at 4, and then just double that, go from 5 to 10, maybe not quite 10. I mean, it looks like it would have filled, but getting up into any of these pivots here at 9, at 8, something like that would have been a nice 3-4 hour gain. Does a little bit of a pullback and then moves higher, almost to the high earlier in the day on the option. Now it did make a new high in the day later on the 5 minute, but didn't take out this high for the option, and that was just because the premium was getting sucked out of it. So from up here, though, there were some folks going bullish still up here, looking to take the breakout, just like Thursday, and that was the trap. So yesterday it was not a trap, Thursday was not a trap, Friday it was the trap, and came back down and just chopped around the rest of the day into the same range that it had been earlier. So really the only really nice tight consolidation you got was right here, the nice pop up here. Get out, take out some profits or all your profits when it's getting into making new highs up in this range, just because. I mean, tighten your stop or get out. This kind of a move on Thursday doesn't always happen like that, but just know where your risk is at. And so somebody who was just holding, looking for this to do a bigger S curve, probably left their stop down here and probably got stopped out, unfortunately. So let's move that stop up and at least get trailed out for a small, or get stopped out for a small loss, or trailed out for a small gain, something like that. But yeah, that was probably the best place to play it. There were some opportunities to play this bearish up here, looking for that rollover. This is the 1875 put now, getting in close to $1. There were some opportunities to get in like two by 1 and just flip that out for an hour or two, and then even later on, again doing the same kind of trade. So just the premium that got soaked back into this move helped, and then it got right back at the money. And so getting in bearish up here, or at least waiting for it to show a reversal, gives opportunities bearish up here and up here to get back at the money or then in the money, have a little bit of gain on the bearish side. So yeah, that's how you get to trade it on the 5 with the options. Looking at where we're at now, I'm just not sure if we're just going to consolidate here a little bit more. It was a bit of a surprise that we pulled back and opened up so strongly here. We did have a nice strong bounce off of this pivot. So we'll see if we can get another bounce off of that and then get through this downtrend channel line, similar to what we did way back over here. So we'll see if that's coming this week. If it consolidates here, I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it'll look something like this, and then obviously we'll want it to move bullish. And if it doesn't, then hold tight and know your risk to get into some bearish trades to ride that back down a little bit. We could easily come back down to 18.15, and see if we can bounce off of this price. That was a great pivot for a while. So that's the next target if we do move back down. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see how it plays out. Hope this helps. This is just AMZN. Thanks.